Right now, you're seeing a team and a coach where he is trying to integrate players, or a player specifically in Kevin Huerter, who had an injury last year and who couldn't figure out a flow. And the way that he's trying to play him is taking time away from someone like Keon Ellis, who played a lot of minutes last year and showed a lot of promise and made an impact on the defensive end especially, and was not a liability on the offensive end. So yes, at times it can be confusing, and especially in a loss, but if they didn't lose, what's so sad is that we wouldn't be talking about this, but I think you and I would bring up the fact that Keon Ellis didn't play, but we would also be like, what's going on? This isn't good, because the guy's going to need more opportunity, so then he's not just getting thrown in there 30 games in and getting DNPs until then. Am I right about that?
I mean, Keon just can't be getting DNPs. I mean, I last game we were talking about he's got to get more than 11 minutes.
Sure.
I understand, to your point, the minutes changing. You're trying to get Huerter going, and Huerter had some moments tonight offensively where, like, okay, this is why you like. I mean, he was 4 of 7 from downtown, and he had, like I mentioned, 6 deflections. I thought he did a good job from a team defensive standpoint, playing the passing lanes. Start of the fourth quarter, JJ's adjustment was, all right, LeBron, let's get you switched with Huerter on you, and let's go at him. And so then Huerter, of course, ends up coming out of the game. But Keon, you look at what his impact was on the defense.
Absolutely.
The Kings were 14th in defensive rating last year. After the All-Star break, they were 9th. From March 1st on, 24-game sample size, this team was 3rd in defensive rating. That it's not going to say that's all Keon, but Keon had a huge part in that. So I just think for this basketball team, like, Keon Ellis is like a winning basketball player that I think any playoff team would play him.
And let's make this point as well. I mean, we talk about Mike Brown saying after the first game, I don't want to be playing my starters 40 minutes a game. And then tonight, please give me what the starters played.
Keegan played 40. DeRozan played 37. Sabonis played 37. Fox played 41. And Fox didn't look all the way right tonight. Like I don't know if it was like he was tired or like his, he took that knee from DiVincenzo last game against Minnesota. But yeah, they leaned heavy again on those guys.
Yeah.
So he played Lyles a few more minutes. He randomly played Jordan McLaughlin tonight. For 3 minutes.
And again, those 3 minutes, when we've seen Keon Ellis play in that backup point guard position in that role, why wasn't that Keon's opportunity? Why wasn't that those Keon minutes? And not to, I have nothing against J-Mac. I actually like what he provided in the preseason as well. But when Keon Ellis is getting DNPs, I completely understand it.
It's confusing because it's not. Again, I can acknowledge the minutes are going to shift. It's not just the fact that Kevin's back. You also added DeMar DeRozan. Like, you have Malik Monk back. Like, there's only so many minutes. You're guard heavy. But, like, this is only going to further complicate things when, like, Devin Carter comes back. So, like, it's a long way to go before that. But it's just, I think Keon needs legitimate minutes, and DNP-CD not going to get. I'm not saying, if he plays, they're for sure winning this game. No. Here's what I do know. Like, the Kings, you saw, like, what they were able to do defensively at times tonight without him on the floor. I think that's only enhanced further with him on the floor, and the Kings are at their best when they get out and push.